can do this right in front of your face. I apologize.
No problem.
Sheriff Mack, take one. And just talk to Eric.
Okay. If you'd like to sort of talk about what you're going to be addressing the crowd tonight about.
Well, this is the LibertyFest West, and I basically give the same message everywhere I go. I believe in following the Constitution. I believe that local officials who have sworn an oath to uphold and defend the U.S. Constitution should actually, I don't know, maybe read the Constitution and know what they're supposed to be upholding and defending. Really, I think that the impact that the Constitution is having today is whether or not, bottom line, are we going to follow the Constitution in America today? My bottom line belief on that is America isn't dying, and we're not facing such a catastrophe in America today, both politically and economically and freedom-wise, because we're following the Constitution too strictly. I think that's kind of a joke. The problem with America is that we've strayed so far away from the Constitution that people are floundering to find the correct answers. And they think that the answers are ahead of us, you know, say, hey, if we can just move forward, we're going to find the answers. We're not going to find the answers by moving forward. We're going to find the answers by going back. We've got to look behind us. It's in our history. It's in our foundation. It's in what made America great in the first place. We have forgotten our birthright, and we have forgotten the principles that the Founding Fathers espoused and that they actually included within the Constitution itself. We don't any longer know and understand the purpose of the Constitution, the purpose of all government, the proper role of government. Why do we even have government? And why did the Founding Fathers establish a government that was called a republic and even qualified that as a constitutional republic? Then why is it that the media and our schools and public officials say it's a democracy? The word democracy doesn't appear in the Constitution anywhere or in the Declaration of Independence. So how is it that we moved to a democracy? And how is it that people in our country today use the word democracy as if it were synonymous with freedom and liberty? It's not. We are a constitutional republic, and we are a government based on the fact that we the people, and that's the first three words of the entire Constitution, we the people, bestow all power. Today, our leaders believe that they are our rulers and that they get to run our lives, especially Washington, D.C., that they can run our land, that they can run our air, our water, our education, our health care, and now mandate to our religions that they have to participate in things that are actually against their religions. You know, this thing has moved full circle. We have the Patriot Act. We have the NDAA. We have HB 1981. We have all these monitoring agencies, and we have all these agencies that believe that if we espouse the Constitution, then we're somehow terrorists. Let me tell you, my entire speech tonight is about a peaceful solution to restoring the Constitution as the supreme law of the land. If we do that, America is going to survive. If we don't, America will die. I also believe that the county commissioners, city councilmen, school board members, and absolutely your sheriff should be interposing to protect you, the people, that they should be protecting you from the incursions of the United States government, of the federal government. When I was a sheriff in Arizona, I sued the federal government. I sued the Clinton administration, and I won a case at the United States Supreme Court, the Mack Prince landmark decision, that was based on this very issue: states' rights, state sovereignty, and local autonomy. The federal government actually has no authority to tell us to do anything. But so often we go along with them because they pay us the money. When we realize where that money comes from, that it's just kind of stolen from the people, taken from the people, then we're going to find out that the answer is stop sending all the money to Washington, stop putting them in charge, and let's follow the law. Let's respect property rights. Let's respect the Bill of Rights. And let's have officials who will keep their word and follow the Constitution. Again, if we follow the Constitution, America will survive. The Constitution is our foundation, and we cannot allow it to be destroyed. You lose the foundation, you lose the entire edifice. And that's really the decision that we're having to make today. That's my message to all Americans, and that's what I'll be talking about tonight.
That's pretty good.
Want to find out contrast? You consider yourself a libertarian as a party?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to say that for my opponent in the race, because they keep wanting to say that I am a libertarian. But true and plain and simply, I am my political persuasion is I'm a constitutional conservative. I believe that the Constitution is what made America great, and we have got to stick with that. Now, on the other hand, were the Founding Fathers libertarian? Was the Constitution libertarian in nature? Absolutely. And I guess I would say that I am a small L libertarian, because I want less government in my life. I do not want Orwellian 1984 Big Brother running my life, running your life, forcing me into their programs, forcing me to have their health care, feeding me, taking care of my children, educating me, clothing me, and taking care of us all from birth to death. They want to be in charge of the air we breathe and everything else in our lives till the time we die. They want to be able to say who lives and who dies. They want to pick the winners and losers in every facet of our government today. And I've just kind of had it with that. I've had it with the corruption of Washington, D.C., and quite frankly, if God doesn't strike Washington, D.C. down, he owes Sodom and Gomorrah an apology.
Well, one thing I'd kind of like to have your reaction on is that there is sort of a fair amount of people from different backgrounds coming to either present here tonight or to be in the audience, and and I've been seeing a lot more sort of young people's activism become sort of cross the whole political spectrum now, and it's interesting to see that there's a lot of young people here tonight. Are you encouraged by I think on one level it's just that things have gotten so bad that everybody is sort of forced into the role of an activist, but do you find the sort of new generation an encouraging group of people?
Yeah, a lot of the meetings, a lot of the tea parties I've gone to have not had college-age students there, college-age people there, and I've been disappointed with that. But now if you look at Campaign for Liberty and you look at the support Ron Paul is getting, or if you look for We Are Change, you'll see a lot of college-age kids. And I love seeing that. And I've been invited to a lot of their meetings. Freedom fighters at local community colleges and universities across the country are really getting a lot of students involved in this process. And quite frankly, we have got to have the students involved. They have got to know what's going on. They've got to be part of this process, and they can help change America. And so I'm thrilled with the potential of the younger generation being at this event tonight. Absolutely.
Good. You've got some nice stuff there.
Great.